there, Foxy Gamers! Welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles! Today, the game is officially out, and in honor of the release, we are going to try out Hard Mode, which is a harsh land, but a wise ruler can succeed. More raiders and dragons, and possible to lose if happiness goes too low for too long. I do not know how low, or for how long, but I suppose we'll find out. Let's try a different land here. This one seems not too bad. It might be a little crowded down here, but we're not gonna be expanding out very much too quickly anyway. Dragon's Beach, that sounds appropriate. How about? So for any of you who are joining me and are not sure whether or not you want to actually buy this game, feel free to click the link in my description, because I made a video earlier that I released today that will help you determine whether or not this game is for you. This is actually not a lot of fertile farmland over here. Maybe this map isn't as good as I thought it was. Well, screw it. We're just gonna give it a go. We'll try over here. There's some fertile land right there to take up. This ought to be okay, maybe? We'll see. Anyway, I don't know how difficult hard mode is going to be, but we'll find out together. This is probably not going to be a very long video, just because it is 3 a.m. right now, and I should probably not be awake still recording this nonsense, but I really wanted to get something out for you guys to watch on the day of the release, so that's why I'm here. Our advisors are not going to tell me anything I really care about because, yeah, they don't tell you much beyond expand your roads and build houses. Oh, let's see, insufficient resources. Okay, we're gonna need to chop down some trees, because I don't think we can build a forester yet, can we? No, we need wood and stone for that. Makes me sad. I guess we're gonna chop down several of these trees over here because we're gonna need them later. I want this to be my little foresting spot here, but I guess we gotta cut some down to get started anyway. Yes, I know you don't have homes. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to take care of you all. Let's do our best to plop the homes down on non-fertile soil. I usually like to have a section of farmland and whatnot, but because this is hard mode and potentially going to be difficult to defend, I may actually just want to crowd stuff in and put in random farms around. Okay, we'll go ahead and place another hovel there. I'm not sure if that's going to count as neighbors since they're one spot apart. I guess I haven't really tried that before. I've always placed them right next to each other, but we'll find out soon enough. Yay, they're happy because they have a home. Okay, so hopefully the game will warn me when the happiness is at such a low condition that I'm going to fail. Because I really don't know what that is. Like, is it 40? Is it 20? I'm not sure yet. And I guess I haven't looked up to find out either. Okay, we want to get down our quarry. Where do we want to... I guess we'll do it on this one. Gosh, that's like a really good spot for a farm, though. Maybe we'll draw our roads around here, or else down here. Goodness. There's no place to put the roads without taking up all the fertile ground. Oh, well. There we go. We managed to put our quarry on not so fertile land. Oh, and speaking of fertile land, I don't know why I put down a quarry before a farm. What was I thinking? Probably the fact that it's frickin' 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, they're gonna tell me that we need food. Yeah. Well, hopefully nobody dies of hunger just yet. Fortunately, we don't actually have to reproduce in this game. We can attract new citizens, so if they die off, we can potentially just replace them, as long as our happiness is high enough. Okay, we'll stick it right by the houses and the keep for now. I think 2 farms ought to be enough for 10 people. We're not going to expand just yet till we've got enough food in store for them, but now it is winter time, so we are not going to get any more food than this. Yes, I know, we don't have enough food. Alas, they're just going to have to starve. Okay, so for our forester, we need 15 wood. And in case you guys don't know, if you chop down all the wood without having a forester, you can't actually replant it, and you can't, like, you know, in Banished, you could grab your forester and hypothetically just place them out in the middle of nowhere, and your workers would then plant trees, and eventually it would become luscious. But in this game, they are required to be near other trees, but not other foresters. Well, we had a little bit of food, but apparently not much. We've got a base output of 6 with a medium soil fertility. I thought that was going to be enough, but I guess not. So we're going to want to plop down a couple more farms here. We might remove these later when we have a better system set up there, but hopefully that will do it for this season. Yeah, our happiness is going pretty low because we don't have food. Womp womp. Watch me fail within the first episode, because that's what I would do normally. I don't even have the excuse of it being 3 AM. I do that kind of crap all the time. Alright, there's our forester, so we can stop wasting all these trees over here. Oh good, we have a little bit of food storage. Probably gonna want to build an orchard right here, because that's got a nice fertile spot. So let's extend our road down here a bit, so that it's close enough for us to build the orchard. Plant the orchard, rather. Oh, gotta wait for our woodcutters to get some more wood first, though. There we are. Plop her down right there. And this is probably gonna be a good spot to build a granary, because pretty soon we're gonna run out of storage for our food. We'll do one more farm. That's a really good spot right there. And right there. And let's see, our granary, we don't want it to be too far away from everything, so unfortunately, I'm probably gonna have to take up this nice little land spot here, which is too bad, but that's what happens. I've never found a way to actually manage using up all the fertile land around without wasting some with a granary or road, so that's just the way the game works. Okay, I think it's safe to expand our population a little bit. Let's find out, do they have neighbors? Let's see. No, they don't consider that neighbors. Boo! Okay, fine, you picky bastards. Can I just... Let's find out. Can I just put a hovel behind them? Not that it matters too much, I guess. These guys are just going to be unhappy in this house till I decide to move that farm elsewhere. But we could put down a well to make them a bit happier, because this is a bit far from the water anyway, so if we get a fire on our forester or something, we're gonna be in trouble, so we'll take care of that. Okay, it looks like nobody's making progress on these buildings here, so we're gonna close all of these resource gatherers for now. See if that's enough people to finish these buildings. Yeah, that looks like it ought to do it. So yeah, if you ever find yourself sitting around and nobody's attending to the construction, then consider turning off something that you're not in desperate need of. It'd be nice if they prioritized buildings instead of doing their resource gathering, but what can you do? Now we can turn these back on. Hooray! Although maybe I do want to attract one more resident. Or two more. Actually, cottage. Yeah, let's make a cottage right here. Of course, they're gonna want neighbors then. Can we stick a hovel there? Yeah. Alright, we'll put that there. And a hovel right next to them. And now, for real, that's all the expanding we're gonna do. I just want to make sure they have neighbors to make themselves happy. It's kind of a tricky balance. We need enough people to do all the work, but I also don't want to overexpand and then have trouble defending whenever it comes time for Vikings to attack. Looks like I need to close these down again for a minute. I'm not sure there's an actual year that they start attacking you, but for me it's seemed to be around somewhat like year 30, or it could potentially be just you get to a certain population level. That might be a thing too. Alright, now we ought to be good for a bit on attracting residents. We've still got room for almost twice as many people as we have. So our goal now, I think, do we want a charcoal maker? Yeah. Oh no, a dragon already? Really? Okay, fine. Alright, we're gonna throw the charcoal maker down there, and then our next goal is going to be to build this treasure room so that we can start taxing people and get archer towers and that sort of thing. The dragon may not do too much to us, we'll see. He's gonna make our town pretty unhappy after flying through here, but hopefully their happiness will come back up real quick. What are you going after over here? If you want to start a fire out in the plains, that would be a-okay with me. You go right on ahead and do that. You'll probably find some juicier meat out there to eat anyway, like some cows or something. Alright. So long. I'm probably still gonna have some unhappiness because we didn't actually kill the dragon. Anytime you get invaded and you don't win the invasion, people seem to be unhappy about that. Achievement unlocked! Your first village! Woo! Alright, that's new. I've never been congratulated like that before. Such excite. Yeah, okay, dragon put my well on fire. Well, that's alright. That's like the easiest thing to put out. Go right on ahead, dragon. Worried about future dragon attacks. Yeah, I don't blame ya. We should probably get some defenses for that pretty soon. Unfortunately, it takes a lot more stone than we have right now. We'll speed this up a little bit and see if that helps. Gosh, we're almost just gonna need to build another quarry over here. I think that's the best idea. Because these guys are just not cutting it. I could start building a castle wall, but there's not really much point unless I have an army to defend it with, or archer towers or something like that anyway. So we'll wait on that and go ahead and make ourselves another quarry over here. And hope that these guys get their butts in gear. Okay, there we are. Got our 50 stone. So we'll stick the treasury It doesn't actually have to be connected to the castle. I like to have it touch, but sometimes you're kind of limited in your space, so we're going to put our treasury right there. But your castle does automatically upgrade as soon as you place, like your treasury or the Chamber of War, any of that stuff, which is really cool. I like that a lot. Oh, right, we're gonna need to turn off this quarry so that somebody will actually build the keep. I thought I would have had enough people by now for that, but I guess not. Looks like we're okay on our food situation though, so no need to build any more farms anytime soon. There we go. Hooray! Tax away! And next we will start building our castle walls and get that taken care of ASAP. Starting with this corner right here. Now, I don't want to make the castle walls too tall because it takes a lot of resources for that. As you can see, I already ran out of stone. And you can only build them up. Let's see. I don't remember how high you can stack them now, but now there is a limit on how tall they can be until you have one next to them, which is pretty cool. As I explained in another video, I like that because it was pretty ridiculous, some of the stuff I was seeing from people, and it kind of destroyed the realism of the game. I mean, not that it's like a super realistic game, but you know what I mean. Okay, I think we're safe to put in maybe one more cottage over here. It is a slightly more efficient thing to place down a cottage than a hovel. It's like, let's see, 12 out of 12, 5 out of 5. You can fit 2 more citizens for the same amount of space if you use a cottage. And I think maybe even 2 more if you do a manor. But it's going to be a while before we build ourselves one of those. Double check their happiness in these homes here. They've got everything they need. Neighbors, road access, well, and charcoal. How about you? You're not happy because you want neighbors, but you're just gonna have to live with it. Why is our happiness so low, though? I'm not sure. I suppose because we're taxing people. We could start making amenities to make them slightly happier. How about... Oh, everything's so expensive. Yeah, we could do a tavern. That's probably going to be our best bet. Churches are freaking expensive, so we're going to wait on that. Either a town square or a tavern, but that costs gold to make the town square. So we'll build this when we get enough stone. Which is probably very soon. There we go. Make sure we're in range of everyone. Huzzah. I hope I placed in the right direction. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Not that it really matters, but I care because aesthetics. Uh-oh. Running, oh wait, no, that's our gold, not our food. I thought we were running a little low on food, but no, we've got plenty of food for now. However, we are out of builders, so time to close these guys down. Alright, we're coming along nicely here. I think we're doing okay, so long as we can get some archers hired before the next invasion of whatever. But yeah, I think we're gonna call that an episode so I can go get some sleep. But thanks a lot for joining me, everyone. Hope you're enjoying this hard mode series so far. And until next time, stay foxy.